bigger than I'd like to be, like, seriously. Like, this is me right now. Like, this is my belly. Yeah. So, like, I would like to use this whole lockdown thing to maybe get a little bit more, exercise, a little less food. I like vinegar on my dick. Wow, it's sour. Wow, it gives me some power. Whoa. You can go see XQC. Sorry. Sorry, XQC. That one got me by surprise. By the way, thank you so much for those 1400 bits. I just saw those. I'm gonna stretch your vagina. Ah, implied username, thank you. What did you say? I haven't been on Twitch in... What's your favorite YouTuber? I don't have one. I don't have like a favorite musician or anything like that. It's not how I work. I just enjoy content rather than content providers. I'm not really the kind of person that connects with one specific one. I just enjoy what people make when it's particularly good. And that's it. Yeah, so I had a stalker. They've been stalking me for quite a few months, actually. They've been coming to my house. They've been sleeping pretty much in my backyard, watching the house, and the other day some shopkeepers had to intervene and kind of hold him back while he chased after me, because he waited outside my house, followed me into a shop, then waited for me outside the shop, and when I told him to leave me alone and asked if he had a knife, he didn't respond. When I said, "Are you gonna let me walk home alone?" he said yes, and then when I went across the road, he started chasing, and two guys ran out the shop and grabbed him, and then grabbed hold of the gate to another area of town, and so I went through the gate, and they held it closed so that he couldn't pass them and continue to follow me. It's not the worst thing he's done. He has actually physically assaulted me. They said they were going to press charges for stalking. They took it to court in a day, so they held him overnight. And then the next day, I think they held him again. So I think they had him for 2 days because they kept him till the court date because they wanted to press charges for stalking. They pressed charges for stalking. He's been banned from visiting my town. So he's going to be escorted back to his guest house to collect his things. And then he has to just stay out of town and find somewhere new to stay, because he's been sleeping in guest houses around my area within 10-minute walk of my house, and every time the police caught him, he'd change to a new guest house so they wouldn't know where to find him if he'd left before the police arrived. And so he was just floating around near my house. He's been living in the town for a few months now. I told him to stop following me, and I told him I was going to call the police, and I filmed him. This is not the right music. So I filmed him, I told him the police were coming, I told him everything, and he still stayed. So I stood in my house looking at him while he watched the house, patiently waiting for me to come back out again. And I called the police, and they came and they picked him up. So I didn't hold much hope, and I was pretty exasperated at the time because, you know, he was released after assaulting me. So, and that was the most serious thing he did, and they did fuck all. So I kind of didn't have any hope. When he kept coming to the house, when he was knocking on the door for hours, when he was sleeping. So basically, a simp is someone who will constantly try and obligate you to love them with gifts and time and energy when they're not paying attention to whether or not you like them back at all. They're the kind of person who will donate all of their money to you and live off noodles for the next 5 months. You know, they're the kind of people who, if you break up with your boyfriend, will suddenly profess their love because they were just waiting for this moment their whole lives. And if you don't say yes, they scream and throw a tantrum and their whole world falls apart. These are the kinds of people. Really? Oh, really? But like, that was legit. Don't clip me. Don't clip me. Don't. Stalker dude. This counts as indirect contact. I think it might actually count as direct contact. I see you there. There are ways to prove that this is you specifically. And I was actually, oh god, buddy, I was actually considering dropping this part because I'd actually have to, you know, take it to court and stuff, but I thought, nah, after everything that you've done, I thought you were gonna stop. I thought, no, he wouldn't be dumb enough to keep on going after this. It's over. I can just let it all go. But you keep messaging, and this counts as contact. So I'm going to have to press charges for the online harassment as well, and that's a separate charge. So that's not going to end well for you. Stop. Genuinely. Wow, there's no lube in prison! Sorry. I'm surprised you could tell it was him. He sucks at trying to hide things. Yeah, he really does. He really, really does. So I clearly scared the shit out of him, saying that I could still press charges. I haven't actually pressed charges for the online harassment yet separately, which I can. And the thing is, he did some not very smart things as a result. He panicked. And he made loads of fake accounts, pretended to be a separate person and claimed that it was him. And was like, it was me trolling you both, and not the guy. I'm not, you know, I'm not that guy. And he made it more obvious and gave me more evidence to submit, basically. Yeah.
On a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my blues. I take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. I think
beatboxing and you're going to be ridiculously impressed.
I reckon I could probably learn if I wanted to. Weirdly,
Oh shit! Super Saiyan! Oh no!
Even further beyond!
Beatbox contract coming your way any moment now.
what the fuck was that?
A lot more bearable for me. Just noticed I
Sorry.
took 10th in top 10s for donation. Simply for
Slept together, so you haven't disappointed me yet.
Well, that's what.
Wait, is that when you like leave people?
Hey, listen. Before I leave to go cry, let me just say that there was a yet in that sentence. All right.
There was a yet. There was.
He's in, boys. He's fucking in. All right. Go get him, Tiger. I got away.
That does
with
make
it.
you
Let's
a sim.
go.
Okay.
Haven't
I
fought.
spat drink in my eye. Fucking hell.
Oh, ouch.
You're welcome.
Fuck yourself, mate.
Nobody else
Nope.
does.
Oh. Hey.
Like a carrot.
Julie.
Uh-oh. He's getting his
I thought he was just gonna get a presentation ready. Here's why it should
down
be
the
me.
cum from
Right.
his teeth. The coom, I mean.
I've already turned Bryce down, Charlie Brown.
Whoa!
Quite-
and it would become much easier for people
Wow,
to
I'm
know
subbing
how they
Anita
can think about
Fields.
them. Bye, bitch! Wow, thanks for the money! Sorry. Please stay, Bagel. Wow! I haven't filled you yet. Mm. It's good to see you. How you been doing? What are you playing these days? What are you streaming these days? Huh? Go die in a fire.
King.
Wow. I won't be listening. My dick is glistening. Wow. Blitz, thanks for the check-in. Corporate. Bleh. Wow. Corporate D. Corporate. Whoa. Corporate A. Corporate O. Sorry. I did warn you. I have a dick. Terrence is active. Sexually active. Can I marry you? Breakfast. 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 If I married everyone who asked that in chat, I would, whoa. I finally beat Katarine. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. People like to think that men are more sexual than women, but that's actually not statistically true. Women have a sex drive. Women like sex, just not with you. Like, the men who genuinely believe that women just aren't into sex and always have headaches are just the ones that we're avoiding. Like, all the stats say we love having sex. I mean, so many people have affairs. Who the fuck do you think they're having affairs with? All these horny men, So, like, basically, all I have to say on that matter is, it's a stereotype that women aren't into sex. Honestly. Do that, do that. By the way, if you've just given me a tip, wow, what a loser. I probably will approve donations after we've put them up on the wall, if that's okay. Is that cool with you guys? I've got all your money. Go die in a fire. Go die in a fire. Wow, I didn't expect that to be so high pitched. You ready? So I've got to swing! Yeah, you got it! I could have like mimed like putting some keys in a bowl, but I thought that'd be too complicated for you guys. Those of you who know. That's what daddy do. Blah. When the marriage is dry. Blah. Jump king, fuck you! Blah. You, but it's just gonna lag so much, so I'm gonna go. Honestly, it's been a really hard day, so I was really looking forward to hanging out with you guys, but never mind, I'm sure I can get it fixed and sorted for next time. I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.